This is a bad idea, isn't it? Obviously this is a fictional story. Didn't happen. Here comes my man. Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly. What a beast. Big breakdown. Is the drill working there? Good morning. Really, really nice morning. I'm out in the sun at the moment, but in the sun, really nice. Filling up a club bike with petrol, and then need to go and feed the calves, feed Percy the bull, and check the straw over at these cows, and see what else is happening today. Here comes my man. Good lad. I'm needing straps, all the straps I can get. Right, I'm just taking this tractor outside, get the grubber off, get the stone grape off the front, because I've got potato boxes to go and pick up. There's a farm, a neighbouring farm, it's along the road, that's selling a load of potato boxes. They're renewing a lot of theirs. So they're a tenner each. We went and had a look at them and presumed there'd be quite a lot of holes in them, but they're actually in reasonable condition. They're really handy to have. Fill up the logs, fill up with odds and ends. We've used a lot up the top with the farm shop and the outside seating area. So we're kind of short on some. So we're just going to go and grab a wee load, 24 of them. That'll keep us going. But we're unhitched here, just need to drop the front link arms, take the link balls off, and then we're good to go. Put the flatbed on along the road. We're yoked up, brakes, lights. Action. See the wheats come through on the far side there? That was, well, compared to this edge and that edge, there'll be 3 days difference. Some hell of a tatty box is kicking away here. Getting there. There we go, loaded up. They're not spectacular. I see they've got knackered bits and broken bits, but perfect for putting logs in. £10 a box, easy. Back to the yard, still looks like a swamp today. Get these boxes off so Duncan Kev can take the flatbed out to shift bales. Get these straps off. We've got quite a few boxes filled with logs, but they're full. Also, the shop boxes up, there's a seating area surrounded by boxes. They're all like good new boxes with our logo printed on them, so we'd never use these ones for that, so they're just handy to have. £10 each, right? 240 quid for the lot, 24 boxes. If you're buying them new, it'd be £120 each at least, I think. That was a while ago, that was a month, 2 months ago. It'd be up there, but it'll be 140 quid now probably. So you're talking 3 and a bit grand. Serious money. Anyway, straps are off. Grab the forklift. That's not our forklift. Grab our own one, and I'm just going to put them down the side of the shed there. That's them all sitting down there. Maybe just nab a couple of Bailey boxes and chuck them in between. Never noticed. Right, I need to go and pick up some rapeseed meal from along the road, protein source for the cattle, to mix into a pile of feed in there, because where the store cattle are, they're just about needing food, so we'll get some mixed up, get it along the road, get it out of the way. So I'm just putting the flatbed on. Wait for it. There you go, clunk, drive forward. How far off are we today? That's pretty good. I've got quite a funny story about this flatbed that I've got on. Obviously this is a fictional story, didn't happen. But I was taking mattresses along the road, 3 miles along the road to my brother's house. He just moved into a new house. And this was probably 8 years ago or so. Trailer, nah, not quite 8, but a few good lot of years ago now. Trailer had 3 mattresses in it, no straps. That was a big mistake. All of a sudden, it was like slow motion. Look in my mirror, and there's a mattress 3 or 4 metres in the air. Winded, the air had got in behind, in the bottom of the mattress, lifted the top one, and it just went. And it was like slow motion, just floating in the air, and it came crashing down on the road, slid. I don't know how far along the road. Luckily, there was no damage. This is the first time my brother's hearing this story. Actually, if he watches this, never told him. Jumped out, launched it back on, and went a wee bit slower along to where it was going. Obviously a fictional story, that didn't happen. That's why I need to make up feeding. There's none left. Well, we dribble. These beasts are pretty much on ad lib now. They're starting to leave the feed behind, which means you know they're kind of just eating when they're hungry rather than finishing everything that's there and waiting for the next portion. So they can be swapped over to this side and the calves will all come into here. That's everything from in here. Get that strapped down, quite aggressively strapped down because they're pretty top heavy. Well, consistent all the way through, but they're tall. Right, strapped down, shouldn't move, it's pretty solid. Ideally you wouldn't have it right at the front of the trailer, but just it's so much easier having that to play against, to work against. A bit of a solid wall. I'm only going a couple of miles. I say that, but well, you'll find out in 1 second. Now, made it, not like the mattress days. Duncan and Kev are over there doing the ploughs. They're just changing any bits that are needing changed metal in the plough because we might have to plough that tatty field just because of how wet it's been and how it's looking. So we've not decided yet, but we will decide soon. So that's going in there. Need to move some stuff about first. I've shifted that big Stewart trailer, just pushing this out of the way a wee bit as well. Minerals now. There you go, 6 bags of minerals on the pallet there. That's fattening beef minerals, and that's for the cows, super slickler. Tatty guys are back and they're lifting the last of them today, weather depending. I've got a trailer on here. I'm going to go empty it along the road, bring it back, fill it with feed, and then take it back along the road to yard number 3 where the cattle need feed. The rope's not tied around it. This is a bad idea, isn't it? No, great idea. I didn't realise there was a clean trailer in this shed, which I'm needing. Anyway, I've emptied that other trailer, I've taken it off. Then I'll get this trailer out. Save me brushing that out because it's going to get filled with chaff again. The one in here, that one is clean, so I'll put that on. Get this filled up quick, I'm in the way of the tatty guys. Right, we're full up, need to get out of the way. Right, finally got a trailer feed to take on the road to yard number 3. I'm actually just going to leave that trailer here. Kev will take it home when he heads home tonight. Just clearing up the odds and ends of this feeding, because I didn't get it all in the trailer. I'll just add it to this feed. The feeding I tipped on top of that is slightly different because it's not got any oats through it, whereas the other feeding does, but it doesn't matter now. The calves they don't need the oats. The oats is just to kind of ease them into feeding, starting to eat, whereas they're fine now, they can handle the barley. Yesterday's question of the day, what was this? Battery charger. Pretty old. I don't know what year it was made, but still does the trick, still works.